which is the single page, you can rip off. That eventually I want you to fill out and give to me before you leave. That tells me we're here, and give me some indication of your volunteer stuff, and give me some contact stuff. Although for most of you, I already have contact stuff. I started a file. And I worked hard last year, and this year I'm going to do an even better job. You're going to get stuff from email to you every once in a while, because I want you to stay informed that way. So that's the way I do it best. So I started a file to track. And so I've got about 100 parents in there already. And so if you already got one from me, some of you did, if you already got an email, you're in that file already. And so that's good. So you're going to be in my all set when I got to send out a parent number. But to fill that page out for me and get it back to me, I don't want you to go there yet because I want to talk calendar. Here is the calendar. It is pretty much rock solid. Okay? There are a couple things in here which we varied. I'm not going to read the whole thing to you, but here's the things that are important. We start practice on March 9th if you're on the front page with us. The first week, yes, kids, is dodgeball for Dismount week, but you do have practice on Thursday and Friday. So don't waste all your dodgeball energy on Thursday and have nothing left to track practice on Friday. Okay? There is an optional practice on the 14th. That will be an invite thing with coaches if your kids want to come. For most of the new kids, that's not a day we need you here, but some of you may want to talk about that with coaches. I'll have my hurdlers and high jumpers, many of them here, doing some stuff that day. We do not practice on any weekend days. That's the only option we have. We do occasionally have meets on weekends, but we do not practice generally when there is not school, except for spring break. So that's one of the other things that you should at least hear loud and clear. There is a scrimmage on the 17th. Again, we'll need volunteers right away. So if you want to get in and find out what track and field is down right close, I'll leave you there, even if you know nothing about track and field at all. The concession stand is the 21st and 22nd. I put that on there. The conference indoor 24th, 26th, and then we have a big invite here on the 28th. That's home, and so we need to have some things taken care of there. If you want to turn the last indoor meet is the 31st of March. We do have one here. Again, we need help with, and then we're done with indoor. If you go to April, that's where it gets interesting. Oh, by the way, spring break week, we got that on there. Just again, I tell you, spring break week, if you got notice and you're going to take your family out of town, please do that. We honor that. After that, in April, if you notice, April 1, 2, then Good Friday, we will not practice. We will not practice Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, okay, because that's the day after Easter Monday, so if you're traveling, you can take care of that. Then we come back with some things. The 9th is called the Outdoor Time Trials. We bring some Lutheran high schools here, run our kids in a lot of different events, and see what they can, what they would like to do. You can see that some things. The other things you can look and see what goes on. There is a JV invite here on the 22nd. That's our last home thing, 22nd of April, and then we move on. So if you turn to May then, turn with me to the month of May. Month of May, there's a bunch of meets here and there. There's a Saturday thing on the 9th of May. It's a freshman sophomore meet at Grafton. The Wisco JV invite on the 16th is a Saturday, and then the conference JV meet is the 21st of May. That is the end of the JV season. The varsity will continue then on the 26th with the regional and keep going.
Conference outdoor.
Yeah, I'm going to get there.
Okay.
Don't forget. We are hosting the conference outdoor. We get that once every 8 years. We can't host it here because we only have 6 planes, so thanks to Mr. Kalos, we procured Wisconsin Lutheran College's surface. That's the one you can see on I-45 when you go south. It's Mondo, which is the same surface the state meet has. It's very fast. It's very exciting. And we need lots of parents to help with that one. So if you can make it that Tuesday and help out, we're going to need to run probably a concession stand that day. We'll need people taking tickets. I'll need people helping with events. We'll probably need some people to help with food for the hospitality.
Sales.
It's going to be, and yeah, there's all kinds of stuff that I need help with. It's a big deal. It will be a money maker, I think, for our school, and it will be an exciting thing. The conference will really think it's a great thing because that trend is where, and it might be warm by then. Right, this is mighty. Then if you turn to the back page, the only reason I put June on there, June is generally a state thing. Please note the second awards banquet is the second. We're not a food awards banquet. We do usually have some snacks and drinks, but we get ready to move. And with 100 kids, you may say, how long can they talk with 100 kids in the track program? First of all, kids, they won't talk about you unless you're a senior. Okay? So when you come to the meet, I will say something like, John Smith, he was a sprinter. Thank you. So they'll get their awards. They're going to get nothing until they're seniors. We encourage that because we want the seniors to stay all the way to there in the program so we can talk about them. And then we'll talk about them very personally about the relationship we had when we went through the year with them. So if you're coming thinking this is going to be the longest thing in the world, it won't be. We're very efficient. So know that. So trust that and keep me to my word. And we can go there. So that's the calendar. If you have questions on the calendar, please ask. That's, like I said, pretty rock solid thing. Mr. Jenningham.
because in parentheses, 2 per plus WC.
You don't need to know that, that's for my coaches. That means I can enter 2 kids plus 4 wild cards and then boys and girls. That's WC, that's what that is. He probably wants to know that, now he knows you can read it. That's how many we can enter in the event. There's a new meet on there, but you don't need to know that because the veterans will want to know. But there is a new meet on there this year because the Kettle Moraine meet closed and washed up, but that's not a big deal for us to know that. More thoughts. Here's what we've got then. We will stay here if you have questions. You can buy the t-shirts if you want to for $2 a piece, clear off that table.